Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam and welcome back to a brand new NBA video today here on the channel. And today I'm going to talk about, could Zion Williamson actually leave the New Orleans Pelicans? If you guys are brand new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. And of course guys, make sure to drop a like on today's video. That would be great. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now Zion Williamson was one of the most hyped up rookies of all time. And in his first NBA season, we all know he didn't play that many games. He only played 24 total games in his rookie year. And last season, his second NBA season, he was just absolutely incredible, averaging 27 points a game, 7 rebounds, and the most impressive part to me, his efficiency, shooting 61% from the field. It is just so crazy seeing a player that young putting up those type of points on that type of efficiency. So it's pretty clear that Zion Williamson is like one of the biggest young superstars in the NBA. He's only 21 years old. He has an incredibly bright future ahead of him in the NBA, but it's no secret that the New Orleans Pelicans have not been a good franchise. They have not been a good team in the first 2 years of Zion's career. Last year, they didn't even make the play-in tournament, so I can understand if Zion is a little bit frustrated, but again, it's only his second NBA season. He's only been in the league for 2 years. And his first season doesn't even really count. He played 24 games, he got injured a ton, there was the bubble. So the 2021 season was basically Zion's first year in the NBA, and he was absolutely amazing. And there's also been reports that Zion's family is not happy in New Orleans and that they want to see him get traded or move to a different team or eventually just leave New Orleans and go to somewhere else. But I feel like all those stories have been completely overplayed by the media. I really do not think Zion is as unhappy as people say he is. Again, he's 21 years old. What can you expect? You can't really expect the Pelicans to be an automatic championship contender once you get drafted. He even has Brandon Ingram around him, an all-star caliber player, someone that's averaged 24 points a game in the last 2 seasons. And even though I do think the Pelicans had one of the worst off seasons in the NBA, losing Lonzo Ball, getting back Devontae Graham, but I did really like the Jonas Valanciunas trade. I thought that was pretty good. But overall, I don't really think this Pelicans roster is that great as of now, but that doesn't mean Zion has to go run and leave, demand a trade to a new team like the New York Knicks or anything. That's just absolutely crazy in my opinion. And the Pelicans are trying to keep Zion happy. Obviously, they didn't re-sign Lonzo Ball. I'm sure he would have liked them to do that, but you got to think about it like this. Zion Williamson is now on his 3rd NBA coach. In his rookie year, he had Alvin Gentry. Last season, he had Stan Van Gundy, and now he has Willie Green. So that's 3 years, 3 coaches for Zion. So they're definitely doing what he wants as far as a coaching standpoint. But even if Zion isn't really happy with the franchise, in my opinion, there's no way he turns down a max rookie contract extension. That is just way too much money not to sign off on just because you're not happy with the current team. If he really wanted to leave the Pelicans, he could of course demand a trade like Anthony Davis refused to play, but I cannot see that happening at all. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, if he goes to the Knicks, if he goes to a big market team, he could earn a lot of that money back in endorsement deals, but still, turning down a 5-year NBA contract with that type of money, even if you're going to get a lot of endorsement deals, in my opinion, isn't worth it. And even if Zion did want out, it would take a lot for him to actually leave New Orleans, because he would have to either A, demand a trade, which I just do not see happening, and of course the Pelicans don't have to trade Zion. He could sit out games, but I really don't see that happening. Or Zion could just eventually leave in free agency. And the earliest year that Zion Williamson could actually enter unrestricted free agency would be the 2024 season. So that is still a long way away. And I feel like Zion's just going to take the money. I don't really know why all this stuff is being blown out of proportion. The Pelicans, of course, they weren't a great team last year. But again, Brandon Ingram is still a great player. They also got Devontae Graham back, who's pretty solid. Jonas Valanciunas is a great big man. And the Pelicans just brought in a new coach, Willie Green. So for Zion to actually leave the Pelicans in free agency, not actually in a trade, he would have to turn down a ridiculous amount of money. Now, I'm not saying that Zion Williamson is going to stay with the Pelicans his entire career, but there have been a lot of people saying that Zion's going to leave this year, he's going to demand for a trade, he's going to sit out, he's going to leave the team in the next couple of seasons, and just all that type of stuff about how Zion's unhappy and he doesn't want to stay on the Pelicans anymore. I'm not saying that Zion Williamson is going to stay with the Pelicans his entire career. I don't think he will, but I think for the next 5 or 6 years, Zion is going to be a Pelican. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video on could Zion Williamson actually leave the Pelicans. And the answer is yes, but I don't think he will. Again, he's not going to ask for a trade. I really do not think that's going to happen. And the Pelicans just wouldn't trade him. They're just going to keep Zion Williamson. If Zion Williamson was to actually want to leave the Pelicans in free agency, the earliest he could could do that is 2024. So he's better off just taking the money. And I feel like a lot of this stuff about Zion wanting to leave is completely over exaggerated. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. And of course, guys, make sure to drop a like on today's video. That would be great. And if you guys do want to watch more of my previous NBA videos, I'm gonna leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous uploads that I think you guys would really enjoy. So have a great rest of your day, guys. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.